Joyce, our nutritionist, she will start walking us through a typical breakfast. So if you are at home, how do you get your food and how do you sequence it? And I'm hoping, Joyce, you will talk about timing as well, the breaks that you need to take. We're not going to have that time here today, but Joyce will talk about the breaks, the time that you need as you start with your water and get through your fruit and then getting into your main course of the breakfast.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President of Ellie, Bianca. Now, let's get on to the breakfast. I know you've been waiting, right? Right now, you have water bottles on your tables, right? So, even if you drink about 4 ounces, which will be half a glass of water, it does so much good to your inside when you're waking up. So why don't we all do that? Get your water, just drink a little bit. That's normally how you'd start your day, meaning you would have water in your bedroom. I have water all over my house because it is challenging not to. You can easily miss drinking your water if you have to be running to the kitchen to get it. So if it's at the office, have water at your desk, put some in your bag, put some in your car, bedside. So drink that water and see what happens instead of just getting to eat something before you drink that water. The next thing you want to do is to drink what we call lemon water. We have prepared that for you, and I was so impressed to come to Nairobi and find that we have what we call dawa. And the dawa, the ingredients are lemon, ginger, and you may add cinnamon, or you can add honey to that. I usually like to have my lemon water naked because I don't want any process to be stopped or digestion process to be stopped with sugar. So I usually do mine with just lemon and ginger. Quickly, lemon is acidic outside of the body, but when it gets into your body, into your system, it is alkaline. And we are trying to talk about alkaline later, the pH of your skin or your environment. It could be your digestive, whatever. It's crucial for a good skin to have those things in place. So after you've drunk that water, on the table back there, we do have that lemon water that is called dawa. It is virgin from the bottle, but if you want to add some honey to it, as I said, it's always good to have it natural. Okay. As for the quantities, today everything has really been mixed, but if you're home, you really want to have half a lemon, which is about 2 tablespoonfuls of squeezed lemon, and you want to add that into it. Like if it's a cup, you will have 8 ounces, or even 4 ounces. Actually, I find it easier when you have 4 ounces, you can drink it all quickly without, wondering how much or whatever. But the main thing is to have 2 tablespoonfuls of lemon juice. Now, if you do not have the time, again, just take half a lemon. Normally, half a lemon is pretty good. And you squeeze it into warm water and drink it. After you've had your water, because when you're jumping out of bed, you have not prepared your lemon.
Is it advisable to add honey into your lemon drink?
Personally, it's good to just have the clean lemon and the water to start with. You get more benefit. But if, for example, you have a cold, you can take the lemon later in the day, but the first thing in the morning is better to have it clean. Just lemon and warm water.
As a nutritionist, what would you advise for somebody to just try and increase their metabolism?
Actually, what we're just doing will increase your metabolism, because if what you're doing right now, you do it right, and your system starts to flow, your energy is going to go up. Water aspect is crucial for digestion. Why? If you're eating and drinking at the same time, which is a common practice, it interferes with your digestion, it interferes with the flow. So if you start with your water, it's digested quickly, goes through the system. fruit goes through the system. But you don't want to be mixing drinking when you're eating. You want to eat, you want to drink before you start eating and finish with the drinking, then eat and wait. Usually it is 30 minutes before you start eating and then 10 minutes after. The longer the better. You may say, okay, I don't maybe get, fruit, or I don't like fruit, but we have a variety of fruit. Up there we have papayas, which are wonderful for the skin. We also have pineapple, we have kiwi, and we have citrus fruits. Citrus fruits are great because what they do is they facilitate the cleansing of the liver. And as your liver continues to cleanse, I'm going to talk about the liver throughout the day because that is so crucial. And it is dependent on what you're eating. If you're eating heavy food before you start, then you have a challenge. But right now, let's dive into the fruit. We have a variety of fruits, and then we'll be talking about the benefits of having to eat these fruits first and continuing with the lemon water. So you're welcome to get onto the stage and get your fruit.
Kiwi. Kiwi. Avocado. You want to eat the avocado really well. I'm going to pretend that this is kiwi. Normally it's the right chocolate.
Don't be shy.
But the big idea is that citrus right now.
Actually, I wish I could still vegetable too, but I don't come back.
As we continue to enjoy our fruit, I'd like to hear from you. We're going to go maybe table by table. Yes. Yes. Okay.
I have pineapple, papaya, strawberry, and orange. Pineapple.
Wonderful. Oh, okay. Okay, so Paulette tells us that on her plate she has pineapple, she has oranges, strawberries, and papaya. Now, all these are actually wonderful skin fruits, and she says there's no fruit she doesn't like. So that tells me that she likes fruit, right? She loves fruit, and that's a good thing. Next. Naomi. Okay.
I like all fruits, only that I can't take for now.
Okay. So Naomi says that she has papaya and orange. She likes all fruits, and for right now, even if she likes all fruit, she just chose the papaya and the orange. And again, those are skin foods or fruits. That's a good thing. Naomi, thank you.
Then I'm an interior designer.
Mm-hmm.
On my plate, I have papaya, pineapple, oranges, avocado, strawberry, pretty much everything that was on display. I think I also really like fruit. I really enjoy eating fruits. In terms of a favorite, I would probably say mango.
Okay.
But I'm generally just a big fan of fruit.
So Maureen tells us that on her plate she has pineapple, she has orange, she has papaya. What am I missing? You have avocado.
Yes, avocado, strawberries.
And strawberries. Now, let's talk about avocados for just 1 second and why we recommend that you don't have it with your main fruit to start. It's a fruit, yes, but when you're having to start your meal, you want to have it the next level when you're going to have your protein. So you use it as a protein. Why? It has fat, and that delays the digestion of your fruit. So you want to eat it at the next level, which is the third level. Coming to the oranges, I see most of you like oranges, and you are all going to have an opportunity. I think we're enough. Oranges are like a broom. Remember I said the liver is a washing machine. So any citrus is like a broom. It comes and sweeps the whatever remains, or normally we have what we call free radicals when food is burned and digested. There is a residue that remains. Now this vitamin C is to sweep those radicals so that they get out of the system. That is like the simplest way of explaining why we have to have more citrus fruits. And of course, they are very good to give you a balanced pH in your inside as we go on.
My name is Tara. I am a food blogger, and on my plate I have a pineapple, I have papaya, orange, and grapes. My favorite is the grapes, and I don't like papaya.
Okay, I can help you there out. Papaya, if you don't like eating it, actually you can just mash it and put it on your face. You can use it as a face mask. You can use, because everything we have to help us out is in the kitchen, depending on what we brought in. So now we're talking about fruit and our skin. Now, if you don't like eating it, you can just put it on your face, mash it, put it on your face, put it on your hands, and again, you will get results. And also you can blend it. You can blend it into something and have it that way, so that you don't lose the benefit, because papaya has a lot of benefits when it comes to skincare. Next.
Okay, my name is Nyairo. I'm from Minneapolis, United States of America. On my plate, I have, I think, pineapple and avocado, and then papaya, and I have a lime. But my problem is I don't like pineapple.
On my table I have pineapples, papaya, but I like them all. What are the benefits?
Okay, so that's Caroline, and Caroline has pineapple, papaya, orange. She says that she likes all fruit, so she wants to know the benefits, right? You want to know the benefits of eating this fruit. So we have said already that the orange or the citrus, they help balance your gut in terms of the pH. Outside, they are actually acidic. Inside, they are alkaline. And when we do the main presentation, you're going to learn more about that. The alkaline and acidic environment of the foods we eat and how they help our bodies to function better, more especially focusing on the skin today. So they are beneficial. Papaya and pineapples, they have digestive enzymes, and those are the ones that facilitate your digestion. Bromelain is from the pineapple. Actually, the center of the pineapple is crucial. Most people cut it out, but that's what you really want to get, because that's where most bromelain is. And of course, there is a digestive enzyme in papaya, papain, and that also helps in terms of digestion. So all we're saying is digestion and the sequence you eat your food is crucial.
I'm wondering if someone has a problem with acidity or some kind of ulcers, is it okay to do oranges, lemon, pineapple, those kind of fruits, strawberries?
The answer is, again, we come back to the pH. When fruit is outside the body, especially the lime and the lemon, they are acidic. You want to minimize on the oranges because they are more sugar when you have ulcers. But you want to up your lemon. And actually, lemons do heal ulcers. I'm a product of that. Initially, people would say, why would you put acidity into a wound? No, the lemon actually will heal. If you do continuously do your lemon water in the morning with ginger, the ulcers do get healed. And of course, there are other things that we do, other foods that go with it, like cabbage. And sorry? Yes.
When the fruit gets to your stomach, it becomes
Alkaline.
So
that's it.
will not affect.
It will not affect the healing process. It actually facilitates it. Thank you. The oranges have sugar. I usually say minimize on them, but up your lemon. Lemon has so many benefits. It's a healing, fruit that really, if we get, at the end of today, we're going to know more benefits of the lemon and why we should drink it first thing in the morning.
The timing and how much of it we're having, we are able to actually keep that environment that way or disrupt it.
I have a question.
Yes.
So with regards to the lemon water, is it just the lemon juice or is it what you get off the peel as well? Because you have certain situations where people boil the lemon with a peel and they put the ginger in there as well. Does that have the same benefit as just having the lemon juice with the ginger? Or I don't know what's best.
It has more benefits, but some people say, well, it's bitter, or maybe I didn't get the time, but it has more benefits in that the fruit, the skin, under the skin of any fruit is where most of the benefits are. So if you are able to do it more. It usually has a taste, but that's more. It adds up. It adds up. If you're able to do it, that's wonderful. Now, what you want to be careful about is washing the fruit very carefully and making sure that it's scrubbed off any bacteria and that it's really clean. And when you boil, you don't want to boil it all the way. You want to boil initially and then simmer it. And then you can bottle it actually so that you have you make your own bottled lemon water so that you're not doing it every day, even if it's always good to add more fresh onto it. Nellie is asking what is the effect of the lemon or acidity on your teeth. That is crucial. After you've taken your lemon water, because it's outside and it is acidic, you do want to rinse your mouth and brush so that it doesn't stay. For some people, actually, your teeth may become tingly. So you want to really rinse quickly. That's why your bottle of water is always there so that you can rinse it out, because it can erode the enamel. You want to be very, very careful to that. And that's a very good question, Ellie. Thank you. If you have a cold, we are encouraging you to have vitamin C because it's going to help the healing process by getting the bad stuff out. Yes? So there are many other benefits of having the kiwi. It's good for your skin. But the main ingredient in it is having the vitamin C. And we go over that when we do our intense seminars to learn about each fruit, to learn about the benefits and what you can do to incorporate it. There are fruits that don't have to be organic. You can have them that way. It's preferable that you have them organic. And that is a full presentation of talking about organic foods and non-organic foods. We do have fruits that you can eat, and they don't have to be organic. Mangoes, pineapples, papayas, kiwis, they don't have to be organic, but you still miss the benefit of having the skin. The key thing is to wash them really good and then eat them. I just thought I would, again, inject that so that you can understand why they're organic and why not they're organic, and if you don't have it, which fruits can you eat freely. The main key is to clean them. The lemon doesn't have to be organic. It's good if you're going to have the skin, but it doesn't have to be organic. So we don't have an excuse not having lemon water.
So what you're saying is that we should peel it? Or
yes, if it's not organic, you peel it. And again, you miss out on the additional benefit of eating the skin. But it's better than nothing. And of course, there's the cost effect that you have to think about. But you really don't have to, there are fruits you don't have to have them organic. Apples have to be organic, for example. Spinach has to be organic. Potatoes have to be organic. So you balance it. So it balances your health, your gut, and then it also balances your checkbook. So when you have fruit like what we have, you can see that today we did not offer any watermelon. Do you know why? No. The reason why, the melons are very selfish. They say this: if you want to eat me, if you want to eat melons, eat me alone or leave me alone. Did you get that? The watermelons, you want to eat them alone or leave them alone. The reason for that is they also have a very high glycemic index. Actually, fruits that have a high glycemic index, you want to eat them alone. Eat them alone, but the melons are very specific. You eat them alone, their glycemic index is high, a lot of sugar, and that can delay your digestion. When you mix them, they don't interact well with other fruits. Okay? That is why. Now, if you want to mix your fruits, again, we have intensive training where we talk about the food combining, just the food combining, but really quick: pineapple, oranges, lemons, kiwis, strawberries, those can be mixed. They can be blended together or eaten together because they are classified as acidic fruits. Again, outside the body, inside the body, they are alkaline. But we have sweet fruits, for example. You don't want to mix bananas with what we have been eating. That's why we were focusing more on the acidic fruits or the citruses. And of course, the pineapple, as I mentioned, is also very high in the sugar. And sometimes just eat a pineapple by itself. Sometimes just eat virgin fruits. Just eat them by themselves. And then you see how the flow goes. You have to listen to your body. Everybody, we have different DNAs. And because our DNAs are different, you want to make sure that sometimes just try things separate. Eat them virgin by themselves, alone. And then mix them up and see what happens. Okay? The bananas, of course, they are good for potassium. It's crucial that there's that balance of potassium-sodium ratio in your system. And it helps with the general flowing. As God created this, I think I mentioned earlier, God created each fruit or each food component for a function. Today, of course, we probably have, when we get into the vegetables, we have carrots. Carrots are good for your eyes. Bananas are good for potassium. They give you that potassium, and that also helps with your skin. And we're going to get into the chemistry of that when we get the main presentation. But you don't want to mix your bananas with your citruses, just like the watermelon. They slow down the digestive process, or the digestion process. So you want really to eat bananas, eat them alone, eat them as a snack, or if you are having them for breakfast, they can mix well. We now have subacidic fruits. So subacid fruits, sometimes you can add in a banana, but you don't want to make that environment too sweet.
I'm very fond of bananas for one reason. We have the fitness gurus in the room. I know some of them. So when we work out, we need to eat. After workout, you need to have your bananas. It's going to help you with muscle soreness. But then, if you don't like bananas, just use the peel. Get that peel, put it on your skin, especially if you're suffering from acne. Use a banana peel. You'll be shocked on how slowly you will start having that beautiful glowing skin, and your acne will start to clear. You've heard of the African black soap, right? What exactly is that? It's banana peels that are kind of burnt into ashes, and the shea covers that they bundle together in shea butter, and they make the African black soap that is coveted for helping with acne. So eat your banana, but don't just eat the banana. Use the peel as your scrub as well.
have our vegetables here, but what do you recognize? What do you recognize of this plate? Do you recognize anything? Not particularly the ingredients, but what is it telling you? The color. We see the color, we're seeing more green, right? What else? Half of my plate is what? Half of my plate is green. I have vegetables, and then I just have some little starch, and then I will have some protein. Now on your plates you have protein. We brought in some eggs. And then, of course, avocado is another protein that is another option, right? Now, there are a lot of things you can do with this plate. You can quickly make yourself a sandwich if you wanted. With this, you just put on your guacamole. Once you put it on, you can add the rest of the vegetables. We have cucumbers. Cucumbers are known to be wonderful for the skin. A lot of skin ingredients for skin products, they put avocado. It's cooling, just that cooling effect. Also, the guacamole, it keeps you filled up so that you don't have to be eating. When we eat empty calories, what happens is we want to be eating all the time. You don't want to eat all the time. You want to have a meal and then wait 3 hours before you can have another meal. If you have a snack in between, let it be a fruit or a vegetable or even a soup instead of eating chocolate is good, but it has its place. By the way, chocolate is one, if it is pure chocolate, it's really one of the ingredients or one of the foods for the skin. But you want to eat it at the right time, okay? So you want to balance your plate, but you choose what you want. You can see already it's a lot of food, right? A little bit of everything. But just know the why you're eating the way you're eating. My why to eat more vegetables is, again, the flow. So you want to eat your salad first, and then you eat this last. Because this takes longer. The proteins and certain starches, they take longer to digest. So you want to have your salad wherever you are. You want to have your salad. You can do a little, if you're in a hurry, you're going back to the office, you can make yourself a little sandwich wherever you are. I've visited most restaurants here. They have everything, actually everything that you need. Avocados are so cheap here, you can do it. There are other ingredients we don't have here today, but you can include like grapefruit. Grapefruit is great, and you could also have it, at the beginning of your meal or your salad, and you get it. So I don't know if any of you have any questions to ask. You're welcome to, but this is like now, have your salad, make your plate more green, and there your health comes, and especially your skin.